The ability to focus isn't a talent that you're born with, it's a skill that you can master to code for hours. I used to struggle with just 10 minutes of work. Now, I can go 5 hours straight. Imagine what you could accomplish with that kind of focus. If you can't stay locked in on coding, or anything else, I'm sharing 6 game-changing tips to unlock God to your focus. And one might just surprise you, but the final tip is the secret that makes all of the others work long-term. When I was young, I was able to code all night. I'd stay up till 3 in the morning, even when I had school the next day. But as I got older, I started bad habits that destroyed my ability to focus. I would sit down to code, and 10 minutes later, I find myself watching YouTube for 3 hours. But over time, I cracked the code. And now, I can crank out deep work for hours, just like I used to. Whether you're coding, studying, or chasing any goal, these 6 tips turn me around, and they can for you too, but only if you apply them. First up, do things that you actually enjoy. Time flies when you're having fun. If you enjoy coding back-end, then do projects that mainly require back-end. If you like designing websites, then design a sick website. I find that I can pump out features like nobody's business, but when I have to actually make a decent-looking webpage, I can spend days or even weeks procrastinating. Now, it has gotten better as I've gotten better, but I still hate doing design. You don't need to be an expert at everything to get a job. You just need to be decent at least one thing. Plus, why would you want a job doing something you don't enjoy anyways? But sometimes you can't avoid the boring stuff. So here's what else worked for me. My second tip is to start your day fresh. Mornings are your brain's golden hour. Don't trash it with dopamine hits. When I wake up, I take a shower, make a coffee, and get straight to work. No phone, no music, no nothing for at least 4 hours. If you wake up and immediately go on your phone to scroll Instagram or even just to read a notification, your brain is hit with a ton of dopamine and you're already toast. Why would your brain let you do hard work when it already feels good just doing meaningless scrolling? Avoid your phone in the morning and I promise you, you'll get so much work done. And you'll be a lot happier too. Now, on top of avoiding your phone in the morning, also stay away from social media. That includes YouTube. Doing so in the morning will help with everything I just told you about in the last tip, but I actually recommend going one step further and deleting social media altogether. I got rid of Instagram and Snapchat. Completely deleted my accounts. No more mindless scrolling or comparing myself to strangers that I don't even know. If friends want to talk to me, they can text me. Texting has much less noise, and it actually creates a deeper connection with my friends. No more sending wordless pictures of my face to my friends that add no meaning to our friendship. I used to think those apps motivated me, but it's actually just fake dopamine dragging you down. The average person wastes 2.5 hours a day on social media. Imagine coding with that time instead. Trust me, once it's gone, you'll feel lighter and you'll lock in harder. Now, we're halfway done, but the best is yet to come. These next 3 tips are some of the most important ones. Okay, so here's my weirdest trick, and it might just blow up your focus game. I call it the standing focus feast. When I eat breakfast, I stand at my kitchen counter. No phone, no music, it's just me and my food for 5 minutes. I used to sit and scroll on my phone, and it would tank my focus for the rest of the day. Now, standing keeps me present, no distractions, and I'm back to coding right away. Imagine what you could accomplish with a breakfast hack this simple. Try it and let me know if it works this well for you. Tip number 5, your health isn't optional. Your brain is a hog. It needs good fuel. Ditch those sugar crashes and eat clean with foods like eggs, oats, fruits, and lean meats. Now, exercise is scientifically proven to boost focus and memory, so try to do some movement every day. You could even just go for a 20-minute walk and you'd see benefits. Although I would recommend at least 30 minutes of something every day. For me, I love lifting weights and running, but start where you feel comfortable, doing something that you enjoy, and don't overdo it. And now the most important aspect of your health is your sleep. It's a non-negotiable. I, for one, am useless with anything less than 8 hours. But it's not just about the amount of sleep, it's also about the quality. Now, I'm no expert, so I recommend you check out Andrew Huberman or Brian Johnson for some real advice. This last tip is the absolute most important one. It's the real secret, because some days I can't focus for even 5 minutes. Life happens. But if you want to be able to work for hours, then you have to just keep on going. Don't quit. If I can do just 5 minutes today, I can push for 10 tomorrow, then 30, and then eventually for hours. And then yeah, I'll crash again. I'll take a rest day, recharge, and then perhaps repeat this cycle all over again. Focus is a muscle. You won't ever perfect it, but you can grow it, and sometimes it'll snap, only to be rebuilt again. Keep going, and you'll hit that God tier flow eventually. Just remember to never give up, and don't forget to subscribe.